I'm going to be talking about why challenges should be viewed as a good thing and not everyone's little monster hiding under the bed or something to be dreaded or to complain about. Because, well, let's find out. Okay. So, first of all, I kind of thought about this because we are at a time in my age group where we are going through exams and graduating high school. And exams aren't always easy, and it is a challenge because you have to study for them up in advance, and then when you sit down to actually do it, it can be difficult. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that we all need to have a absurdly positive, optimistic attitude and look at things that are unpleasant and difficult as something they're not. But what I wanted to address is this like heavy cloud that everyone gets over their heads unnecessarily, and just the huge amount of negativity surrounding this challenge in our lives. So, why are challenges a good thing? Well, first of all, I like to look at my timer for my soup is going to be ready. Okay. First, I look at what is a challenge. So a challenge is something, a task, an experience, a situation, or a skill that is difficult to undertake and may cause one to persevere and dedicate themselves for long periods of time or for a short, very stressful period of time. Now, as some of you may know, a little bit of stress can be a good thing because it can force us to actually focus on something, or to work more productively, or to stop procrastinating and just do something. But of course, large amounts of stress is not good because it can be emotionally damaging, physically and mentally, and often it is caused just by what's in our minds. So I feel like I backtracked a little bit, but knowing that a challenge is something that's going to be difficult, yes, but what do we become after we go through something that is challenging? Well, most people who have experienced something kind of challenging in their life will know, or will say things like, I wouldn't take that time of my life back because it made me who I am. And that is precisely what I want to emphasize. Struggles and challenges make us who we are because it is the prime moments where we grow. In our comfort zones, when we're doing things we already know and have already done, we don't become anyone different. We don't learn anything new, and we aren't really forced to change our attitudes and beliefs about things because it's mundane, it's routine. Whereas if we go through a challenging partner life with maybe family relationships or school where we have to study and persevere through exam time, we are forced to either prioritize things and put school first and work on our procrastination skills of not happening, or we have to reflect on our own identity or the way we're treating the people around us if it's a relationship kind of challenge. So basically, all of these great things are coming out of something that was difficult. So, so knowing that, why do we make challenges and things that are difficult seem like such a bad thing? Well, it's because it takes effort, and people don't like changing, and because it's uncomfortable. But what I want to urge you is whenever you feel that bit of discomfort, yes, part of our fear and our discomfort is there to remind us when something is unsafe. But for the most part, what we experience nowadays is stress and discomfort from things that are not unsafe, but just out of our comfort zone. So whenever you feel those feelings of like, if you feel yourself going like, oh my god, now we have to like read these more chapters in the sex book, or like, now I have to go and walk to like a kilometer to go and get that, or when you feel yourself just like pulling back from a situation that is uncomfortable and confrontational, but it's important. When you feel those feelings of discomfort, know and remind yourself that this is my body telling me that this is something out of my comfort zone, and that right now I'm reacting physically to it and retracting from it because I don't want to go through that effort. But remind yourself also that if you do go through with this endeavor, you will learn something new and you will become a better person and you'll grow. So you can kind of rationalize it to yourself and decide. Decide if you want to grow, and I really encourage you to choose to grow, because the more that you push your comfort zone, easier it will become, and there's so much growth that can happen, and it's just so beneficial. People often like to characterize our generation, millennials and Gen X, as being complainers and being complacent and not having a lot of willpower, but I like to think that we're quite the opposite. We do complain about things, often very insignificant things, but I think when it comes down to it, this generation is filled with entrepreneurs and people just doing things that they're passionate about, and they don't realize that they're putting all of this work and effort into it. So they don't complain about it because they're passionate, so the work just kind of flows. But we do sometimes get that rep of complaining about things that don't really matter. To wrap everything up, basically I just want to leave you with this idea that challenges are a good thing, because through hardship comes great strength, and we discover who we really are, and we learn new things, and we grow. And growth is good, even though it feels uncomfortable. That's just a reaction of your body not wanting to go through that effort, and you need to take the steps to rationalize it and realize that's actually a good thing. So I challenge you to try and catch yourself whenever you feel yourself complaining about something that's, insignificant, like, oh, it's hot out, or like, oh, it's so windy, and like my hair is I don't know. Whenever you feel yourself complaining, even to your peers, because this is like an infectious disease of complaining. So whenever you feel that happening, call yourself out, catch yourself, correct it, and when you feel yourself feeling uncomfortable of doing something, you know it's not because you're gonna die if you do it. Try and follow that fear, and let me know in the comments below if you experience any kind of growth. So yeah, thanks for watching, have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Bye! La 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 la. So first I look at what am I trying to say? So I think to say, but yeah, I don't know what I'm saying, but that's what I wanted to talk about. Anyway, okay. Alright, it's a little nugget. Leave you with the idea